The Ohio State Buckeyes are also in Tier 1. That should surprise absolutely nobody. They'll be there every year. They won the national title just a couple years ago. They sent 14 players to the draft. And here we are just, on dynasty level. It just next group of 5 stars come right in. No problem. 12-0 in the regular season. They beat Michigan convincingly to end a significant drought in the game. And they had the number 1 scoring defense in America, giving up less than 10 points a game. Now, the postseason did expose one flaw, and that was that the offensive line didn't play very well. Miami and Indiana, they both combined to sack them 10 times. The pocket collapsed a little bit, and they got bounced early. They're in the playoff run. You fix that, and they could very easily be the team that's holding the trophy at the very end. Here's why they can, because you got Julian Sand back. He had an amazing year last year, threw for over 3,600, 32 touchdowns. He was a freshman. Guy completed 77% of his passes. That's one of the best completion rates in the history of the sport. He also throws it to Jeremiah Smith, who a lot of people, self-included, will tell you is probably the best football player in the country, certainly the best wide receiver. He went out and caught 12 touchdowns, went for over 1,200 yards, and he's on pace to own every single receiving record that Ohio State has. And this is Ohio State, ladies and gentlemen. So had some pretty good wideouts roll through Columbus over the years. You also bring back 4 offensive line starters, and that's a veteran group. You bring back Bo Jackson after a really nice freshman campaign. So the talent drain didn't necessarily hit the offense. It did, however, hit the defense a little bit. But Ryan Day does what Ryan Day does and what Ohio State does. They go out and they go shopping. You go out and you get 6 Power 4 starters in the portal, a couple off Alabama's line. You also bring in a 5-star corner in Devin Sanchez, just waiting to be the next great guy out there on the perimeter for the Buckeyes. So it's a top 5 offense. You got multiple Heisman contenders and a defense that's reloading in real time. So the one box that still kind of has to be checked is for Sayin, I think against top tier teams, he didn't have his best stuff. Against the top 10 teams he faced last year, just 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So if he can just kind of maybe learn to play a little bit more off script when the pocket breaks down, maybe keep and utilize his legs a little bit more, that's going to be massive. And I think that's something that might not always show up in the box score, but 2 or 3, maybe 4 first downs a game with his legs, that can take you from being a 13-2 team, 12-2 team, to a 14-1 team, 15-0 team, whatever it might be. So seeing him make more plays off script, utilize his athleticism, that would be huge. This can very easily be your national champion. So you look at the schedule, it's a gauntlet now. You're at Indiana, at SC, Oregon's coming to you, and you got Michigan to close. Now, you do have a couple tricky games in there too. You have an early trip to Iowa City, and we know that's a tricky place to go and play. So this is a team that's super talented, but they should survive most of those challenges. However, I do think the schedule this year for the Buckeyes does ramp up just a little bit compared to what they've seen the last couple seasons.